thought this was pretty interesting. Everybody knows by now about Bud Light and how they screwed themselves over with their wokeness. But this is at a Costco store, and they are selling cases of 36 cans of Bud Light for only $14.97. This guy, I've never heard of him. Apparently he's pretty popular, but his name is Ryan Fournier, and I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but that's okay. He wrote, "This is insane. This is the cost of Anheuser-Busch 36 packs on clearance for $14.97 at a Costco location." And I will put a link to this article too if you want to read it for yourself. It says, that means in at least one store, a can of Bud Light is worth about 41 cents. Many who commented on the post made it clear they wouldn't buy the beer at any price. But let's take a moment to truly look at what a deal that is. Customers naturally save money when they buy anything in bulk, and beer is no exception. Still, 41 cents per can is staggering. USA Today chronicled the average price of a six-pack of beer dating back decades. 20 years ago, in 2003, the average six-pack in the U.S. sold for $6.79, about $1.13 per unit. That is without taking inflation into account. When adjusted for inflation, a six-pack of beer 20 years ago would cost the consumer today an average of $8.84. That is roughly $1.47 per beer. So that's quite a bargain here. It says, while Fournier's Facebook post showed Bud Light being sold in bulk, the fact the brand is priced at 41 cents a can anywhere is indicative of how much damage Anheuser-Busch has done to itself. Americans have been left reeling by inflation for the last 2 years as prices have skyrocketed for the most basics of necessities, including food and housing. Some families have been grappling with grocery bills that are making it difficult for them to even get by. The misery has predictably and tragically led many people to turn to drugs and or alcohol. As a former Anheuser-Busch employee, I used to hear a phrase from management that was said in jest, but was all too accurate when applied to the general population. When times are good, sales are good. When times are bad, sales are good. That statement might no longer ring true, at least not for Anheuser-Busch, and at least not right now. If you're struggling to sell beer for pennies on the dollar to people who are looking for both a bargain and an escape, you've committed an egregious error. Bud Light's decision to print Mulvaney's face on a can of beer might ultimately prove to be the worst business decision in the beer industry's history. And I think that's absolutely true. I'm glad people were protesting this, and they deserve what they're getting. Go work, go woke, go broke. That's what they say, and it's ringing true for Bud Light anyway, Anheuser-Busch. As always, put your faith and trust in Jesus, repent of your sins, and have a blessed day.